President William Ruto's efforts to unify disparate elements have come under scrutiny due to his diplomatic approaches, which some critics view as overly generous. His administration's dealings with neighboring countries have sparked controversy also, as evidenced by recent incidents: Uganda's lawsuit against Kenya over an oil license, Tanzanian critics of Kenya's economy, and disputes with Rwanda and Sudan. These interactions have turned Kenya into a focal point of discussions in East Africa, raising questions about its increasingly strained relations with neighboring nations.
Hello, my name is Chief Okuzo from Plug TV.
A recent incident exacerbating these tensions occurred on January 3rd, 2024, when President Ruto shared photographs of his meeting with General Mohamed Daglo, a leader of Sudan's Rapid Support Forces, at the State House. Now, these interactions was perceived by the Sudanese government as an endorsement of a rebel leader actively engaged in a conflict with the Sudanese military. In response, Sudan's acting foreign minister Ali al-Sadiq announced the recall of Sudan's ambassador from Nairobi. Al-Sadiq indicated that the recall was a protest against the Kenyan government's official reception of a rebel militia leader, signaling a potential re-evaluation of Sudan-Kenya relations. But who is Mohamed Daglo? He is a significant figure in Sudan's ongoing conflict, leading a paramilitary force opposing the regular army under Fattah al-Burhan since April 2023. His travels across various African nations including Uganda, Ethiopia, Djibouti, Kenya, and currently South Africa have drawn attention and criticism. Sudan's anger towards President Ruto's dialogue with Daglo stems from the rebel leader's recent military successes against the Sudanese government. A Sudanese army chief Burhan has warned that African governments hosting Daglo, whom he referred to as a perpetrator of violence against the Sudanese people, are complicit in these acts. Now, the conflict between Daglo's forces and the Sudanese army has resulted in over 12,190 deaths and displaced more than 7 million people as per the Armed Conflict Location and Event Data Project and UN statistics. Daglo's forces now control significant areas including Khartoum, Darfur, and Al Jazeera. Now, President Ruto's decision to engage in talks with Daglo has sparked debate among observers, particularly given his previous stance against rebels challenging legitimate African governments. This apparent inconsistency has left many questioning his motives and the implications of diplomatic choices in the region. And that is why you are seeing Kenya being talked about all over. If you can remember, just recently, we saw the Congolese rebel group hosting a meeting in Nairobi. Shortly after hosting this meeting, the Congolese government recalled the ambassador because, according to the Congolese government, they thought that the Kenyan government had endorsed this rebel group. And just weeks later, right now we are seeing the president hosting the Sudanese rebel leader. And of course, the Sudanese government decided to do the same thing the Congolese government did when Kenya hosted rebel groups in Kenya few weeks ago. And of course, that's why we are seeing the Sudanese government recalling their ambassador. Ruto jameni na serikali inasumbua. Anyway, what are your thoughts? Leave your thoughts in our comment section. That is it for now. Thanks for watching. Let's meet next time. Bye-bye.